Hello, I'm Kumbel Good from InSIST Global, and I'll be giving you a brief overview of the InSIST School Management System. The InSIST School Management System sits at the heart of the school, and the objective is to help schools get all data organized, ensure that their business processes are automated, and this basically means that teachers can now focus more on teaching and less on their administrative duties. Now, having all of this in place now provides you with the framework to push school content onto mobile devices that can be used by students as an education media or tool. The system can also be integrated with a school website to allow public and parent access. Integrated services, on the other hand, are third-party services that can be integrated with the school management system, such as connecting a biometric attendance tracking system, linking the school records to the relevant ministry, and many more. The InSIST School Management key features include generating over 100 school reports that are important to the school, parents, or different ministries. It allows you to track and manage student records. It also allows you to manage each teacher's information. Now, along with the system, you are allowed to create class levels and streams, define and standardize all subjects and assignments for each of those levels, and allows you to track student and teacher attendances as well. Now, it also allows you to standardize and automate all school bills and charges. Now, because the subjects and assignments are standardized, the system will allow you to automate results computation and generate report cards. We'll now move over to the school management system and we'll see how it works. Here we are presented with the login page, and we'll start off by logging in with our unique username and password. With the system, each individual is expected to have their own unique username and password for security purposes, because the system actually tracks and monitors each change that is being carried out and being done by different users. Through our data change log, you can see the time, the user, and the action that is being performed by each individual. Welcome to the main dashboard for InSIST Business Synergy. That's our information management system. So we'll be focusing on the school management section here provided. Under the school management, we have activities and planning, students, class management, enrollments and charges, questions and syllabus, and library. Currently, I am logged in as an administrator, and that is why I am given overall access to the system. However, depending on your role in the school, different users will see and will be presented with different modules. We'll start off with activities and planning. Activities and planning allows you to define and manage three important things: the academic year for the school terms, as well as all school activities. Once an academic year is defined, the system will automatically allocate all school terms, thereby defining and separating them for term 1, term 2, and term 3. This means the administrator spends less time working on the different weeks and terms and events for the school. Along with activities and planning, you are presented with different analysis charts to give you a graphical representation of the information that is being saved. Along with the analysis chart, you're also presented with reports. These reports also provide you with information that has been recorded. And these reports, once generated, can actually be printed, converted to or Word documents. Here we'll specify a period for an academic year. Let's say September to February. We would want to see all events that the school will be hosting. This will give you a list of the events, the period they will be hosted, and of course the attendance. This report can be printed, converted to PDF, Word, or Excel. And once exported, they can actually be emailed to the relevant employees, or the relevant parents rather, or printed and dispatched to the students, so they can now know what events the school will be hosting at different periods. Next, we'll move to students. Students will provide you with a list of all students that you have enrolled, admitted, or that have transferred from the school. If you click on any student's records, it will give you their basic information with the barcode that's auto-generated, and you can manage their current enrollments, absences, right down to their previous school records. Clicking on current enrollments, it will actually give you a list of all subjects that this student is taking, and for each of the subjects, it will also define the assignments that should be done. These assignment scores have been added by each of the subject teachers. Along with the student data, you're also given a list of reports that can be generated, as well as analysis charts that are available. Next, we'll move to classes. Classes allows you to define and manage all the class levels that you have within the school. Now, through each level, you're allowed to standardize all subjects and assignments. This basically means that you can know when each assignment should be carried out for any given subject. We'll click on subject definitions, and this will give us a list of all subjects that are being taught for this level. And clicking on a subject, you will see all assignments that have been defined for term 1, term 2, and term 3. And against each assignment, the maximum score and the weight is defined. This information is important for the teacher, as they will be using this assignment and these assignment definitions to enter the score for each of their students. Apart from the assignment definitions, of course, you have various analysis charts and reports available. Some of these analysis charts, we'll just click on one of the analysis charts rather and see the information we have available. We've selected all current enrollments, and this will give you the enrollment records of students within this class. Right now it will show you the performance average of students within the different levels, within the different classes rather, in this level. You can filter by class, ethnicity, gender, religion, or by subject. We'll click on return, close. Along with the analysis charts, you are also presented with various audit reports that you can generate. Next, we move to enrollments and charges. From enrollments and charges, you have the entire student list, that is, a list of students that are currently enrolled into the classes. Along with enrollments and charges, the most important thing that the system allows you to do is to standardize and define all school charges. This basically means that the school will define all the charges that they have available, and the system will automatically append the charges to each of the relevant students. So if you actually select a student now, you can click on their charges and it will give you a list of all charges that they ought to pay. You're seeing the amount, the currency, and the date it was incurred. Along with this charge information, you also have different analysis charts that are available. As always, these charts will give you a graphical representation of the information that has been added. Along with the charts, you have a long list of analysis of reports rather that are available. You can generate the current enrollment records by age, class, ethnicity, gender, level, and religion. And you can, most importantly for the accounts, you can generate the invoice report. So these invoices will generate a report for the entire school, and for each student it will reflect the charges that have to be paid. So here you're seeing the total amount that they have incurred, and if they've paid any, the amount will be reflected on these invoices. So as always, the invoice can be generated and converted to PDF, Word, or Excel, or printed directly from the system. As mentioned earlier, we are currently logged in as an administrator, and that is why we have overall access or are able to see certain features. However, a class teacher or a subject teacher will have a different dashboard displayed. So we'll log out of the admin account and we'll log in as the class teacher to see the different modules that are available. So we'll log in with our class teacher account, and we'll be presented with a dashboard different from the admin. This is because the system actually assigns you modules that you are only expected to work on. So basically you'll see modules that are only relevant for your work or towards your work. As a class teacher, you're given access to my classes, my subjects, and the self-service. My classes is for all class teachers, my subjects is for all subject teachers, and self-service are for all employees, teacher and non-teachers. We'll start off with my subjects. My subjects will basically allow you to enter the score for all the subjects that you're teaching. Here it will give you a list of all subjects you're teaching, and if you click on any of the subjects, it will give you a list of all assignments, breaking them down by term. Now you can actually go into any of the assignments and enter the scores for each of your students as the assignments are carried out. So all you need to do at this point is simply type in the figure for the scores for all the students and save. These values will get updated on to each of these students' report card. So basically, the system is using this information to calculate the score and grades for the student at the end of the term. This can be done for all the assignments and all subjects that are being taught. The teacher can also or would also want to see the basic information for each of the students they are teaching, or they can add pastoral issues, which are disciplinary issues that are recorded against each student, or they can view the issues that have been recorded. Along with these functions, you're also allowed to generate different reports that are grouped by subject, enrollments, and students. We'll generate one of the reports and we'll see what that looks like. So we'll generate the report subjects and students. This basically allows you to select a subject that you are teaching, and it will give you a list of all students that are enrolled into that subject class. We'll now move to the class teacher's kiosk. The class teacher has a lot of responsibilities for managing their classes. They should manage their students' records, so this basically view scores basically allows them to view the scores and performance for each of their students per subject. It will allow them view the absences, that is view students in a calendar format, right? View students that are absent within a period in a calendar format. So you can actually view the absence and it will show you the name of the student that was absent and the reason why. You can view and add pastoral issues, and there are certain tasks that you are given permission to. One of these tasks include preparing the attendance for each day. So right now we'll try take an attendance for a day and the time. We'll select 8:30 and we'll click continue. What this will do is notify the system that we are about to take the attendance for such a date. We'll now move to step 2 and we'll select the date and click continue. Now what this will do is it will give you a list of all the students in your class, and you can basically change the nature from present to late or absent, and if you have any comments to add you can simply type them in. Called in sick, and this information can be saved. Along with these tasks, the class teacher has also is also given access to certain analysis and reports. The analysis are grouped by student and current enrollments. We'll generate the disciplinary record analysis. So disciplinary record analysis will basically show you the number of disciplinary issues that have been recorded against each of the student for a given period. Here we have one disciplinary issue that has been recorded against the student that is academic related. For the reports, we have them grouped by class streams, students, and current enrollments. The most important report that class teachers are interested in is the report card for each of the students. Now, as the class teacher generates the report, you can simply select a student, type in the term name, and hit continue. This will then generate the report card for the selected student, reflecting the subject they're taking, the score, and the grade against each subject. Now recall, the subject teacher is allowed to enter the scores. So once the scores have been entered on the subject teacher's end, they will actually be reflected on the class teacher's end, and they will appear on the student's report card, showing you the total and the average. Now, one important thing about taking the attendance with the system is it actually allows you update the values for the attendance records on the report cards. So now the teacher does not have to manually calculate the number of times a student is present, absent, or late. And now the subject teachers also do not need to spend time calculating the overall score for a student at the end of the term. All they need to do is enter the scores in the system, and the system will take care of the calculations. This basically brings us to the end of this demo video. Thank you for watching and goodbye.